No.
Can I pet that dog?
No.
Can I pet that dog?
No,
Can
he's
I
sleeping.
pet that dog?
Guys, I was trying to get a water bottle and metal pipe scared the Jesus out of me. I just wanted to get some water and then all of a sudden my ears hurt. Oh goodness. Guys, Cell might fall asleep. Quick, play metal pipe. I knew it was you. I knew it was you, man. There we go. Cell will stay wide awake with the trust of our metal pipes. Alright. Big brain time. It's virtual courtroom time. Courtroom time. Court time. Ah! Court time. Courtroom time. We're finishing the case today. Yep. Yes. We're finishing the case today. Alright? Okay, here's what I remember from last stream. Morgan and Eenie Meenie, they're in cahoots. They were in cahoots, Your Honor. They were working together.
I'm going to make an announcement. Shadow the Hedgehog's
Oh,
a
no.
bitch-ass motherfucker. He pissed on my fucking wife. That's
He
what
took his hedgehog quilly dick out and he said his dick was this big.
And he said his dick was
This big. And I said that's disgusting. So I'm making a call out post to my twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog, you've got a small dick. It's the size of this walnut except way smaller. And guess what? Here's what my dong looks like. That's right, baby. All point. No pills. No pillows. Look at that. It looks like two balls and a bong.
he fucked my wife.
Guys, this
So
is
guess
what happened
I'm
last
gonna
stream.
fuck the earth. That's right, this is what you get.
My super laser piss.
Except I'm not gonna piss on the earth. I'm gonna go higher.
I'm pissing on the moon! How do you like that, Obama? I pissed on the moon, you idiot! You have 23 hours before the piss droplets hit the fucking earth. Now get out of my fucking sight before I piss on you too. Alright, that's a recap. Alright, let's go. Nick! Yeah? Did you know that Von Karma's daughter is only 18? Just like me? Wow, she's a bitch! Wow, okay. Yeah? Why? I was just thinking about how strong she is. I mean, she's been in Germany all this time by herself, and she's so grown up. Yeah, and I'm sure she felt a lot of pressure from her father's reputation. And then you look at me and, well, I'm the daughter of the master, but I'm still just a little girl. And on top of that, I'm the suspect in a murder trial. But I think you're really strong too, Maya, for all you've gone through. Good morning! The two of you look like you're doing well today. I'm happy for you. Hey! Morning, Pearly. You'll be safe today, Mystic Maya. Huh? What do you mean? My mother is coming today to show her support and to testify that she's fucking guilty. Yeah, that's right, Pearly. Hey, Pearls. Huh? Yes, Mr. Nick?
Do you think you could do me a big favor? Could you channel Mia today too?
Huh? I was sort of hoping to sit in the audience today and watch.
Please, it's very important to me. I don't feel confident enough without her help.
Mr. Nick, that's enough! You can't show weakness in front of the person you love. Pearly, he's already taken! Stop! Not this again.
Please, can you do this for us, Pearls?
Alright, I'll do it. I'll do it for Mystic Maya's sake. See you later then. I'll leave you two to your alone time. He's already taken!
Oh, thank goodness.
Nick?
This way, Pearls won't be able to see today's trial.
What do you mean? What's going on?
So your aunt is a terrible person. She tried to kill you. Alrighty, here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Maya Fey. The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Let's start already. Mr. Phoenix Wright, I look forward to tonight's news with great joy. The image of your defeated face will be transmitted all over the world.
Ah! She's here! The child! She's gone. She's here. Nice! She was able to do that without any problem. That's kind of funny.
Ready? All over the world, huh? Sounds like you've made quite a name for yourself, Phoenix. Don't be foolish, you foolish fool wearing the foolishly foolish clothes that are one size? No, that'd be way too many more sizes smaller than what she would usually wear. Jesus. The famous one is me. I'm the prodigy who has never lost a case since becoming a prosecutor 5 years ago. Naturally, the world's eyes are on me as I conduct my first trial in this country.
Uh-huh. That's nice, Miss Von Karma.
Glad to see you're in such good spirits today, Miss Fey.
It's true what they say. Women are really scary when they fight. Now then, a very interesting theory was presented during yesterday's session.
That the defendant could have left the channeling chamber, correct?
Yes! And this key is proof of that. This key, the only key to the channeling chamber, was not where it should have been.
Your Honor, I would like to say one thing before we begin.
Alright, let's hear it.
The prosecution has determined that from the time of the murder to the time of arrest, the defendant did indeed leave the room at one point.
What? But, Miss Von Karma, then how do you explain this picture? Are you saying then that the person in this picture is not the defendant?
I never said that wasn't the defendant.
Then what is the meaning of this?
All I'm saying is that Maya Fey, after killing the victim, exited the room. And I believe that is when she dropped this key.
Can you substantiate? Is that how you say that? Substantiate, yes. Can you substantiate your claim?
Isn't that what I'm here for? The prosecution would like to call the defendant's aunt, Morgan Fey, to the stand.
Oh, fuck, we're dealing with Morgan first. Shit! Just as I suspected. Aunt Morgan. Poor Mia. She seems really torn by this. Fuck, I thought we were talking with Eenie Meenie first, not Morgan. Shit!
Witness, name and occupation. My name is Morgan Fey, and I am a spirit medium, in a manner of speaking.
I'm sorry, but what do you mean, in a manner of speaking? Ah!
I don't think anyone really cares. Now then, after the murder took place, you kept watch over the defendant, correct?
Yes, that is correct. I performed the spirit severing technique on Mystic Maya then. Spirit severing technique?
A technique to remove a spirit from a body and send it back to the other world. That is...
Yes, that is.
You be quiet.
Now, witness. The judge gets treated like a baby, Jesus. I would not want Von Karma to be my babysitter. I'd rather have Gumshoe. Be like, here, take a look at this gun. Jesus. Something happened while you were performing this technique, correct? Yes, that is correct. What in the world could have... Mystic Maya, she escaped from the room. What? What? And here we come to the heart of the matter. Maya Fey, while in a possessed state, managed to escape from the channeling chamber. What? Order! 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 Miss Fey, please testify to this court what happened during that time. Your Honor, I will try my best. I think someone just upped the ante on this trial. Oh, fuck me. Okay, alright. Okay. Fuck you, Morgan. After we heard the gunshots, those two broke the door open and entered the chamber. I requested that Mr. Wright and the other lady please contact the police. A pistol was hanging from Mystic Maya's hand, and she was in a daze. Then, quite suddenly, she thrusted me away from herself and escaped from the room. With great strength, she hit the base of my neck, and I fainted for a short while. I'm afraid I have no knowledge of where she went after that. This is bullshit. Why have you hidden this until now? I did not wish to cause more trouble for Mystic Maya. However, I must correct falsities when they arise. That's right. She is simply correcting a falsity, Mr. Phoenix, right? Why is she making it a point to take a stab at me? Never mind. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please. My aunt is a very smart and sly person. It's going to be hard for us to find a crack in her testimony. Fuck. I want to slap her! Both of them! Not Mia! Alright, we save. Alright. Press everything! Just now, you said those two, for the fucking... Phoenix! I was referring to that foreign lady and yourself, good sir. Lotta's not a foreigner, despite how she talks. Oh, is that so? I'm sorry. I simply could not understand her atrocious English, not to mention she looked awful. And I already see people in the Heartland gearing up for a riot. In any case, I have already sent the repair bill to your office, Mr. Wright. Oh, for the door. Oh, thanks. What did you do after that, Miss Fey? Oh boy, okay. That was true. We did do that. During our investigation, you stated that you struck the defendant on the head, and this strike caused Maya to lose consciousness. Do you stand by this statement? I'm afraid I don't. The statement I gave you was a lie. What? But why would you lie about something like that? It is very painful for me to say this, however. The witness was lying to cover for the defendant. She was covering for Maya? Question further, please. So you were covering for the defendant? Well, yes. It was only later that I was informed of what had occurred. That the renegade Mystic Maya had done something very unexpected. Something unexpected? What, pray tell, did she... Ah! This witness didn't and couldn't have seen what happened. If you want to know what this unexpected thing was, there is always later. Yes, very well. Oh, why does it suddenly feel like there's a rock in the pit of my stomach? Now, witness, continue with what happened. Escape from the room. Was it really that easy for her to escape from you? I'm ashamed to admit such a thing, however, yes. But you are physically larger and stronger than the defendant. There's no way she could have escaped from you so easily.
Have you forgotten already, Mr. Phoenix Wright? What about this picture? Remember that at the time, the defendant was not physically Maya Fey. Ah!
Growing old is such a mysterious thing. Trust me, I know firsthand.
Basically, Mystic Maya's body was still that of the nurse she had called.
But if she had run away, wouldn't you have given chase right away?
Well, yes, I would have.
However, you were struck in the neck. And you fainted.
You fainted? I became dizzy and then collapsed onto the floor.
How long were you unconscious?
I'm not sure. About 10 minutes, perhaps?
And the defendant almost certainly went somewhere in that time.
Happy? Witness, elaborate on that point for us. Shit.
What the fuck? Is that because you were unconscious?
Why, yes. Great, well, now what?
Question further. So while you were unconscious, you have absolutely no idea where the defendant went.
I would think that's obvious, good sir.
If that's true, then how can you know for sure that the defendant left the channeling chamber at all? Now that you mention it, I have to wonder myself.
It's true that this witness is not able to confirm this. But the key word here is this witness.
What do you mean by that?
It means she has another witness up her sleeve. That's what. It looks like this Von Karma is ready to move on to our next witness. I can't see a crack in her testimony.
What should we do?
For now, we should try and get more information out of her. After we get more information from her, we may be able to use it later to our advantage.
Okay. I guess I just press everything, huh? Let's get the statement that I missed. Was it really necessary to have two people do something so simple as to call the police? If there was a possibility of escape, then one of us should have stayed behind. Yes, that is a very good point.
At that time, I myself was a little confused. On top of which, there was another...
Another what, madam?
Oh, it's nothing. No need to concern yourself.
I want to hear the end of that sentence. Oh shit, there was another what? There was another reason you wanted both of us out of that room, wasn't there? You must testify! Why did you chase us out of the room?
I simply did not wish for there to be more victims. The lives of both the good sir and that camera woman may be in danger, is what I thought to myself.
Fucking bullshit. She didn't give a shit about us. Well, that was very noble of you, Miss Faye. This is bad. Now people have a good impression of her, and a bad one of us.
Looks like she caught us napping. That's my aunt for you.
Shit. That's enough! From what I can tell, there is nothing wrong with this witness's testimony. And from what she has said, we can establish that Maya Fey did leave the chamber. I hope this isn't going to come back and bite us in the butt.
Now let's take the next logical step and ask, where did the defendant go after leaving the channeling chamber?
Yes. That is exactly what we should be—
Be quiet, you. Now then, what the escapee had done was that she had gone to speak with a certain person.
She went to speak with someone? Who was it?
The prosecution calls Miss—
Oh, here we go. Here she comes! Alright, the prosecution calls Miss Eenie Meenie, who was sleeping in the side room at the time. Eenie Meenie? I think you can see where this is headed. Oh boy, here she is.
Witness, name and occupation. Okay, so my name is, Eenie Meenie. I'm, researching, parapsychology stuff at the, university.
What is this parapsychology?
Let's see. It's I guess, most people call it occult stuff.
Even if that's what most people call it, I can't say I understand what that means.
Then I suggest you go home and research it yourself.
Yes, sir.
Now then, Miss Meenie, after the murder took place, you spoke with the defendant, Maya Fey. Is this correct? Well, I guess. If that's the case, then let's hear your testimony. That is all right, isn't it, Your Honor?
Yes, sir. For the love of all things good, Your Honor, have some spine for my sake. Alrighty, here we go.
Like, when the channeling started, I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Like, a little later, someone came into the room, like, really suddenly. It was, like, oh my god, totally my sister! I, like, hadn't seen her in, like, so long. I was so happy in, like, a sad way. My sister, she, like, told me something, like, totally terrible.
Now hold your horses, young lady. You're saying the person that entered was your sister? Don't you mean the defendant, Maya Fey?
Really now, Your Honor. Maya Fey was still in the middle of channeling at that time.
Are you saying that the spirit was the spirit of this witness's sister?
Yes, Mimi Minnie. She was a nurse at Dr. Gray's clinic.
Oh, well, this is...
Witness. Like, yeah? In your testimony, you mentioned a terrible thing. Why didn't you tell the court what this terrible thing was? I'm sure we'd love to hear about it. Like, do I totally, like, really have to? Of course.
Miss Meanie, please. Uh-oh.
My sister, like, this is what she said to me.
That was no accident. I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person. That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair, isn't it? Eenie? Oh boy. She took her revenge! Are you sure that's what she said?
Yes. There, are you satisfied, Your Honor?
I still can't believe it. I can't believe that a spirit would go so far as to use a medium to get revenge.
It is a bit hard to swallow. However, all the evidence and testimonies point to this as the truth. The end.
What do you think, Mr. Wright? It certainly seems like all the loose ends are accounted for.
This testimony just now, was it all made up? Was it just one huge lie? Of course it was, Phoenix.
Mia, what do you mean?
It's well constructed, but that's all it is. But even the most well-spun lies can be undone. We can do it, Phoenix. Let's find that one loose thread and unwind this tapestry of lies.
Your Honor, there is room for doubt, so the defense will cross-examine this witness. We believe that our cross-examination will reveal the truth behind this murder.
Yet again, the foolish fool spouts out more foolishly foolish drabble. I wonder if you'll make this one more entertaining than the last.
Okay. I can't wait until Von Karma is gone. Alright. We save. And we press everything. Alright. Was that because of your, sesame allergy, was it?
Like, that's right. I, like, think there were sesame seeds.
I gotta turn down the game volume. I can't hear the sound alerts. Oh, I have to turn it down on my end. It's not changing. Hold on. Oh, it's at the... Well. It's at the lowest. Oh well. Ugh. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
I think there were think there were sesame seeds, like, in the lunch they served that day. I had this, like, premonition that it was going to be that was going to totally be a seedy day. Yes, indeed.
I see. Am I the only one who missed the boat here? Anyway, so you were taking a nap. Did something happen while you were sleeping? Okay. I'm going insane by watching what the people in the courtroom say. Do you know the time?
Like, maybe a little before 11 a.m.? Something like that, I think.
11 a.m.?
Yeah, like, my stomach is totally ready for, like, food.
No, I think you misunderstood me. I'm not asking what time it is now. I meant what time it was when the someone came into your room.
Oh, so, like, that's what you meant. Like, you should have been more, like, clear about it.
Sorry, my bad.
No, it's okay. Like, it's really... Huh?
That's it? Why'd you stop mid-sentence?
Did I? So, like, what was I talking about again?
Never mind. Witness about this person who entered the side room. Oh, you're just an idiot. Are you absolutely sure?
I guess?
You guess? Or was it not your sister who entered?
Like, I don't know. I mean, like, I totally don't know your sister at all, Mr. Smith.
First off, my name is not Mr. Smith. Second, I'm an only child. But more than that, she's managed to mess up the question with her answer. Well, Mr. Wright, the defense rests. Well, that was a colossal waste of our time. Now then, witness, how did you feel when you saw Mimi Minnie? I'm going to cry! You were happy in a sad way?
Yeah, like, I mean, it was my sister.
But wouldn't most people react here with a surprise at seeing a dead loved one alive again?
But, like, maybe if I was, like, someone who didn't know about, like, the occult. But I, like, know all about the Karain channeling technique. The point here is the witness immediately recognized that it was her sister. Yeah, like, what she said.
Should I drop this line of questioning? No, question further. So you really didn't think anything strange of the whole encounter?
No. Like, there wasn't any reason for me to, like, think anything was strange.
But... Ow! Don't keep badgering her. You know the phrase, objection. Could you try using that once in a while? Mr. Wright, this question of what the witness felt when she saw her sister, is it really that important? Yeah. Because if she didn't know about everything that was going on in the room, she would have been, like, surprised to see, oh my god, there's somebody standing here and it looks like my sister. It's very important, although I haven't quite figured out what it is yet. But I've got to bluff for now and make it seem like I know what I'm talking about. Alright, Mr. Wright. Miss Meanie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay. I'm, like, totally cool with that.
Alright, fine.
I wasn't, like, scared at all. And, like, her costume looked totally, like, normal.
Her costume looked normal. So there was nothing odd at all about your sister's appearance?
Like, yeah. Nothing was, like, weird.
Mia's talking to herself like she's found something wrong. That's impossible. Huh?
Like, is everything okay? Can I, like, go on?
This wouldn't be able to happen. Her costume wouldn't look completely normal, because Morgan told us... No! We found out in the conversation between us and Mia that somebody switched her clothes. And if she were to immediately run out, if we're assuming that Morgan was knocked unconscious and she was supposedly the one who swapped her clothes, that wouldn't be able to happen. Her clothes would be bloody. Fucking got it! That was a very well-spun lie, Miss Eni. Huh? What are you babbling about this time, Mr. Phoenix Wright? It's well-constructed, but that's all it is. Stealing my lines now, are we, Phoenix? Miss Meanie, may I remind you of what you said? You said that there was nothing strange about your sister's appearance.
Like, yeah, and?
But I don't think that's what you were thinking at all. Take a look at this picture. This is a picture of the sister you met. I would think that even you would be surprised if someone appeared before you like this. The blood spray. Miss Meanie, why did you not include the blood you saw in your testimony? If you were really testifying and not lying, you would have noted it right off the bat. Order, Miss Meanie, what is the meaning of this? Miss Meanie?
I'm thinking! Don't interrupt me!
And
what are you stammering about, Your Honor?
That witness, her personality did a complete 180 there. Lots of people do that when they get on the stand, though.
First of all, calm yourself, witness. I'm sorry, I, didn't mean to snap.
Now hurry up with the testimony. If you please. Oh, the judge still looks a little shaken up. A lot of help he's going to be. Fuck. Oh, part two. Okay, part two.
The side room was, kind of dark, you know?
No, it fucking wasn't. It was the middle of the fucking day.
So, the costume is, purple, right? The blood totally blended in. And I, persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And then, I took my sister to the channeling chamber.
Bull fucking shit. What the fuck? Yes, now I see. And you have given us a clear reason for why you didn't notice the blood.
You think? Thanks, Gramps.
Are you satisfied, Mr. Wright? Alright, I guess not. Very well, you may question the witness. Alright. Alright. We save. We're saving. We're pressing everything. Really? Because I thought it was pretty bright inside that room.
Don't push your subjective opinions into this court. That's right.
Excuse me, but how is my statement any more subjective than Miss Minnie's?
You are such a hopeless cause.
Witness, you may feel free to ignore this trite little man.
Okay.
Ugh, can't breathe. Let me out of here. Okay. You didn't see the blood?
Yeah.
But she must have had the gun with her at that time as well.
That's,
Are you going to tell me next that you didn't notice the gun either?
I, totally didn't. All I was looking at was, her face.
Continue.
Shit.
Persuaded my sister it wasn't, right to do something like that. And she knew. Wait, what? And what was your sister, Miss Mimi Minnie, like at the time?
Well, she was, totally flipped out, because she just shot Dr. Gray. But I think, she knew. She, said she did something really bad. And, like, she said she wanted to go with me to, like, apologize to Miss Morgan.
Did Mimi's spirit really say all that to you?
Like, yeah.
What the fuck? Hey, I'm sorry that I shot this guy and stabbed him with a knife. Do you accept my apology? Was your sister calm by that time?
Like, I guess so. I guess maybe, like, taking her revenge on Dr. Gray, like, made her feel a lot better.
I'd like to feel a lot better too, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The sooner, the better. She says with her whip at her, the ready.
And, like, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
May I ask you one more thing, Miss Minnie?
Like, sure.
Was there anything you found strange, unusual, or just out of place?
Something out of place? Huh? Like, when do you mean?
When? When you... were in the side room. The box. Or, oh, fuck. What do I ask? Shit. Because the side room, we get more answers about the box. The closed box. Yeah, I can save. And then on the way there, we might get some answers about the incinerator. And why the key and her costume was in there. I think I already saved. Hey. I'm gonna ask about the incinerator. I'm talking about when you were going to the channeling chamber, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
She answered rather quickly. Now what? Hold on. I'm talking about when you were in the side room, of course.
Like, no, nothing strange.
Oh, it's gonna give me the same fucking thing. Shit. Fuck. I feel like going to the crime scene is more important. Hold on, okay. I'm going this route. We're gonna press her harder here. Think harder! I know you can remember something.
I, like, totally can't.
That's not good enough. You have to explain yourself clearly to this court. Do you think, Mr. Wright, that whether or not there was something odd on the way to the channeling chamber is all that important? Yes. I ask because it is very important. Not that I know where I'm going with this. Very well. Miss Meanie, if you will, please include a statement about this in your testimony.
Like, I don't get why, but okay. I, like, didn't see anyone on the way to, like, the channeling chamber.
Pearl wouldn't been there. Pearl would have been there. Pearl would have been there. Yeah! Try to remember that time.
Oh, like, I remember, like, I totally didn't see anyone on the way.
I guess this is really a dead end. Something you finally pull out of a witness is never a dead end, Phoenix. It's no good. You can't find anything wrong. Phoenix, the judge believes this testimony. If you don't find some sort of hitch in her statement, he'll end the trial, I know. We have to give it another shot. It doesn't matter how many times we listen, we can't give up. Pearl was there. And if Pearl wasn't there, the urn wouldn't be broken. Yeah! Such a big brain. I finally found the fault, or I guess, in your case, the crack in your perfect lie. Take a look at this urn.
Like, urn?
There are cracks. Do you see them?
So? Like, what does that prove?
Who cares about some worn-out old urn?
Like, yeah. I already, said, I didn't see, anyone on the way to the channeling chamber. I didn't, totally say anything about, an urn, did I?
Looks like you still don't understand. I propose that if you had really been walking along the winding way at that time, there was no way you could have not seen Pearl. The child! On a munch! Shush von Karma! Why is it? Oh, it expired! Damn it, I can't! I can't present it, but Cell's message says, "Excuse you, bitch, shush von Karma." I'd like to introduce someone to you. This is Miss Morgan Fay's daughter, Pearl Fay. Yes, and how is this child relevant? It just so happens that at the time of the murder, Pearl was playing in the center garden. Oh. And she just happened to break this urn. Oh. Oh!
Wait, she broke the urn?
Yep, she accidentally knocked it over with her ball.
No! Nah.
And Pearl was the one who put it back together. While sitting right in the middle of the winding way. Oh my god, she looked like a ghost.
What?
Miss Meanie, Pearl was there in the winding way at the time. She was hard at work putting the pieces of the urn back together, you see. If you couldn't see that while you were walking, I'd have to declare you legally blind. Ugh. I think I have sufficiently proven one thing, Miss Meanie. You are a masterful liar! Mr. Wright, you need to watch what you say! The one who needs to watch what she's saying is the witness! So, Miss Meanie, tell us the truth!
About what?
About what? About where you really were at the time of the murder, of course. The witness just testified about that.
That's right. I was, sleeping in the side room.
Can I really believe her? Was she really sleeping in the side room? No, because she's the one who did it! Your lies end here.
What do you...
The witness says that during the actual murder, she was asleep in the side room. And I say that's not possible, because there's clearly a contradiction here. A contradiction? Where is this contradiction? In help me, Mia! It's in the evidence? Yeah, we'll say that. The answer is in the court record. What? Huh. Planning to throw out another irrelevant piece of evidence? Very well, the court will see this evidence. Wait, Mia! I don't know what you plan on showing to the court, but I can guarantee you the answer is not there. Just this once, I'll lend you a hand. Now rethink your answer. Oh, fuck, I hit the... Whoopsies! Thanks, Mia! It's in the testimony. Earlier in your testimony, Miss Meanie, you made the following statement.
And, Miss Morgan was the only one in the channeling chamber, you know?
It's true that at the time, both myself and Miss Hart were not there. We had gone to call the police.
So? What does that have to do with anything?
It's very simple. Miss Meanie, how did you know that fact?
How?
I concede that Miss Faye was the only person in the channeling chamber. However, someone who was asleep in the side room could not have known that. Which means, Miss Meanie, you did in fact go to the channeling chamber. But you didn't go there by way of the winding way. Ah! It's like a secret passage. But look at the manor guide map. There's a whoop. If one were to go between the side room and the channeling chamber, one would have to use the winding way. Yes, that's right, Your Honor. Which is why I asked this very important question. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Miss Meanie, please answer the question.
Don't ask a question off a baseless assumption, if you please. Well, I suppose since you've put it out on the table, Mr. Phoenix, Wright, you might as well answer the question for us. Where was the witness at the time of the murder? Now's your chance, Phoenix.
Yeah, the only person who could have killed Dr. Gray was Eenie Meenie. So now is the time to prove it. Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your answer. Where was the witness when the murder took place? She was in the channeling chamber. Miss Meanie was here, of course. What? But that's the channeling chamber.
Isn't that the crime scene?
That's right. Miss Meanie was at the scene of the crime. Because she was behind the screen. Order, order, order! That's why that is. Ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright, have you lost your mind? Yesterday's testimony established that only the victim and the defendant were in the chamber when the channeling started.
Yes, that is correct. Please explain yourself, Mr. Wright. Simple, Miss Eenie Meenie was hiding at the scene of the crime.
I was hiding? Where? Like, where was I hiding?
Behind the loading screen. Here, of course. Behind the folding screen. Ah!
Don't make me say this again. Recall yesterday's testimony. There ain't no way anyone was hanging out behind that folding screen. See, you stupid jerk. Quit being so quick to pin it on me, slimeball.
Now, Miss Meanie, one so young as you shouldn't be saying,
"Shut it, Gramps," as if you know exactly how old I am.
I'm sorry? It looks like the pipe's about to burst. Guess I should help it along. Who the fuck? Sorry, hold on. Alright, sorry chat, I'm back. Ugh. Alright, what was I doing? What was I... Oh. You guys can probably hear that, can't you? Oh, well, it's not being picked up on my... You know what, we're just gonna call it a day. We're just gonna keep going. Alright, the witness was hiding behind the folding screen with the- oh, the box! Box. Miss Meanie, how you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. I didn't hear anything, but I had the stream pretty quiet. There's- okay, somebody- I've got somebody taking a shower downstairs, and there's a hum of the fan. So, I don't know if you guys can hear just a hum in the background. If you can, please let me know. Alright. How you were able to hide yourself at the scene of the crime is very simple. You were hiding inside this box. Ah! That tiny little box? No person could fit in that. Sorry, but your theory has already been disproved. Lotta disproved you when she was hiding from me in it. But that clothing box was in the side room, right? Which means it has nothing to do with the murder at all. That's right, I was sleeping there, so I should know. That clothing box was there in the side room the whole time. Mr. Wright. Do you think that you can prove where the clothing box was at the time of the crime? Yes, I can. And now I present the piece of evidence that will prove this clothing box was at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. It's because of the hole in the folding screen. Do I present the screen or the box? Oh, it still has the detail about the bullet hole. Take a look at this clothing box. You're so stupid. As if there's any sort of evidence in that old thing. Huh? This? What on earth? Ah! I don't have time for you to sit there surprised. Hurry up and say it already. There's a hole! About 8 inches off the ground! A hole about 8 inches off the ground. Where have we heard that before? The folding screen. It had a hole at the same height! That's right! I hope this has opened your eyes to what happened! At the time of the shooting, the clothing box was sitting behind the folding screen, which is why the bullet from the pistol hit both the box and the folding screen. It went through the screen, and then into the box! Miss Meanie, you were hiding behind the folding screen waiting for your chance! Yes, for your chance to kill Dr. Gray! Ah! Order! Order! So what are you saying? Then, Mr. Phoenix Wright, what about this picture? Are you saying that the person in this photo is Miss Eenie Meenie? That is exactly what I'm saying! Miss Eenie Meenie, you were hiding inside this clothing box all along! And you wore a medium's costume to masquerade as Maya Fey! To masquerade as Maya Fey! She had it planned from the very beginning. She would kill Dr. Gray and pin the blame on my client. No. Stop! I can't stand to listen to any more of this foolishness. If that's the case, Mr. Phoenix Wright, then I have a proposition. This whole idea that the witness moved the clothing box to the crime scene, pretended to be the defendant, killed the victim, and then fled the scene of the crime. It's not possible for one person to do all that by herself. Correct. It's not possible. It really is impossible. For one person to do all the preparations, that is. Ow! Need I remind you, the foolish receive no mercy. Wait! Miss Von Karma, you said it was not possible for one person, correct? What? You can't be serious. Miss Meanie, you had an accomplice! Morgan. This person! If it wasn't someone from Crane Village, you couldn't have gotten the costume. And if it wasn't someone from the Fey household, you wouldn't have that box to use. Morgan Fey! Isn't that the wonderful lady witness we had earlier? What do you have to say to this, Miss Meanie? You shot Dr. Gray with your own 2 hands! Do you deny it? Ah! I think this is what really happened. The murderer had planted herself at the scene of the crime long beforehand. Dressed in a medium's costume and wearing a wig, she pretended to be the defendant. And then the channeling started. The murderer crept silently towards the other two, both of whom had their eyes closed. First, she drugged Maya Fey with a strong sleeping agent. Then, she stabbed Dr. Gray with a knife. Next, she hid my client inside the clothing box. She did that so she could take Maya's place and frame her for the crime. But that's when something unexpected happened. Unexpected? Yes. Dr. Gray was actually not yet dead! With the last of his strength, he fired a shot at his attacker. And that is why the hole in the folding screen was so low to the ground. The murderer then took the gun from Dr. Gray and... After that, you and the other lady thought to break into the room? Yes, a gunshot is certainly something you wouldn't expect to hear. Which is why, upon hearing the shots, we forced our way into the channeling chamber. And Miss Meanie, she immediately covered her own costume with blood. And pretended to be Maya Fey. But that sort of deception would have been easy to see through. Which is precisely why Miss Morgan Fey chased us out. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. Hurry, before there are more victims here. What is one supposed to say? This is the real truth behind this murder. Objection? Ha. Who's laughing? Who is that laughing at a time like this? Ah! Oh, it's Von Karma, okay. Oh, you simple-minded fools. I'm sorry, are you still by chance evolving? What is it this time? Miss Von Karma, surely. Of course it was me. Do you really think someone of Von Karma blood would lose due to something this petty? What in the world? Mr. Phoenix Wright, your argument is flawed in one very crucial area. And that is? If this witness is the real murderer, why would she go through all this trouble? Huh? Working together with a medium, pretending to be one, putting on this whole act. What reason would she have to do such foolish things? Well, that's, Yeah, that's right. That's exactly what I was going to say. Oh, and one other thing. Why would Miss Eenie Meanie want to kill Dr. Gray? Where is her motive? Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted to say too. Yeah, motive. I don't have a motive. Motive? That's... I can't say she has no motive here. I have to think of a motive now. What was her reason for wanting Dr. Gray dead? It's 'cause she killed your fucking sister! You piece of shit! Save? Oh, I can't save now. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Ha! Just as I thought. You bore me with your silly answers, Phoenix Wright. Just great. Now even she is calling me by my full name. You think I did this to get revenge for my sister's death? Yes! Because through that accident, you suffered a lot of hurt and pain yourself.
Don't be stupid. No one has proof that Dr. Gray drugged my sister, right? And you want to say I wanted to take revenge based on nothing?
Well, what do you mean by that?
Senile, stupid Gramps. I'm, going to explain. So, please listen, okay? It's been over half a year since I was discharged from the hospital. If I, wanted revenge, then, I wouldn't have waited this long. And besides, the guy that thought of the spirit thing was, Dr. Gray. It was, a total coincidence. He asked me about it, you know?
She's back to her airhead persona. However, you see...
Pathetic Mr. Phoenix Wright. You failed to support your own theory. Fuck you. The end.
I think we have our answer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What Miss Meanie has stated is very true. The revenge plan is overly complicated, and she has no motive in the first place. Furthermore, there is no reason for Miss Morgan Fay to cooperate with this plan. You don't even have any truly decisive pieces of evidence to demonstrate your point. What?
Tisk, tisk. So many faults, Mr. Phoenix Wright. You should really learn your place.
What happened? I thought I had her for sure.
See, it's just as I, told you.
Huh?
I hope you liked your slice of humble pie.
Very well, I now conclude the cross-examination of Miss Eenie Meenie.
Fuck.
Ah! Yes! Ah, fuck!
Your Honor. Please allow the defense one more minute.
Alright.
You can't lose here. Have faith in yourself, Phoenix.
Mia.
Yes, it does sound like a ridiculously messed up plan for a murder. But, regardless, that girl trained for this crime.
Really?
Listen, Phoenix. Everything happens for a reason. There is a reason for why she had to kill Dr. Gray. And it is also the reason she had no choice to kill him in this fashion.
Time is up, Mr. Wright. Your final answer, please. If you want to say that you can prove Miss Meanie had a motive, then why did she kill the victim in this way? Can you provide the reason?
Can I really do this?
Yes. Oh, I need to save! I need to save! Save. Here we go. Okay, we've saved. Woo! Right. I'm not totally confident here, but I know that I must press on no matter what.
That's right, Phoenix. Only you can do this now.
I will show and substantiate the fact this Miss Meanie had a motive.
Too bad. You're too late. My cross-examination has already ended after all. Ah! Interesting. I'll let you have your chance, Mr. Phoenix Wright. What? You're supposed to be on my side. Ah! Avon Karma only cares about the perfect win. As long as you have the will to fight, I will knock you down, Mr. Phoenix Wright. And I don't care if you are my witness. So help me, I will throw you out of my way. No way.
Very well. The court will take a 5-minute recess. We will continue the cross-examination after we reconvene.
Hey, wait a second here!
Oh, she's pissed. Oh!
Now it will let me save.
Alrighty. Continuing on. Alright. Oh, okay.
Is it really true? About my aunt?
I'm afraid so, Maya. There's no way Eenie could have killed Dr. Gray by herself. And under the circumstances, there's no one else other than your Aunt Morgan.
That's terrible. Why? Why would my aunt?
Everything is going just as I predicted, Mr. Phoenix, right? Oh, hi, Von Karma. Hi there. Holy shit. Okay. Ah, Miss Von Karma.
Why are you doing this? Why are you trying to take revenge on Nick? Nick had nothing to do with what happened to your dad.
Don't you have something better to be worrying about?
say, your own situation. Looking down on me even though we're the same age.
Are you done yet? You've caused me enough pain and suffering.
Not yet.
My goal is to defeat you and let the whole world know of your defeat. But even if you do that, it won't bring your father back.
Whatever.
In the meantime, let's bring this match to its conclusion. And then we'll know who the real winner is. Fuck you! Alright. Court will now reconvene, Mr. Wright! Yes, Your Honor? Can you prove Miss Eenie Meenie had a motive? Yes, I believe I can. Eenie Meenie and Dr. Gray have only one point of connection, and that is the car accident 1 year ago. The motive I'm looking for must be there. Miss Meenie, please testify to this court about your car accident last year.
Huh? I thought, like, you wanted to, like, ask about my, like, motive. I, like, don't see the point in, like, bringing up the past.
Miss Meenie, if you please.
Okay. Like, I totally don't think it'll do any good, but whatever.
Right.
That was, like, last year in May. Like, something really bad happened at, like, my sister's clinic around then. And, like, the night of the accident, my sis was totally tired while she was driving. I was, like, totally pooped too. So I, like, fell asleep in the passenger seat. I, like, woke up because of a jolt. And, like, it was a sea of flames around me. I, like, opened the door and, like, got away.
I think I've heard of this incident. It was all the talk on the tabloid shows day after day last year. Yes, and there was a talk about Dr. Gray drugging your sister? Ah!
Those were merely rumors. Totally baseless gossip.
Yes, Mr. Wright, you may question the witness. I can't talk.
Right now, it's impossible to prove that Dr. Gray did in fact drug Miss Meenie's sister.
Yeah, which means I'll have to work this from another angle.
Fuck.
Okay.
That was...
Oh, okay. Yeah, we already did that. Okay. Press everything. Didn't some sort of medical malpractice happen at your sister's hospital then?
Yeah, like, that was in May too. Like, the thing with all the patients dying was, like, May 2nd. And, like, our accident was, like, on the 24th.
2 accidents back to back. Do you assume it's just a coincidence?
My sis was, like, totally tired, so that's why. Duh. Alright.
That was the malpractice incident where 14 patients died, correct?
Yeah.
What was the cause of the mistake?
Like, I heard it was 'cause the medicines, like, got mixed up.
Was it the fault of your sister, Mimi Minnie?
Like, no way. Dr. Gray, like, wanted to blame it on my sis.
That incident has nothing to do with our murder here. Besides, the police report has already documented that it was entirely Mimi Minnie's fault. Which means, as far as the real facts are concerned, Mimi Minnie is the only one who made the mistake.
But, like, it really wasn't my sis.
She was totally tired? You mean exhausted?
Like, she had to talk to the police and, like, was being investigated, like, every day. It was, like, a totally terrible situation.
It's no wonder. Then that car accident happened, huh? It's giving me the option. So then why didn't you ask to switch places?
Huh? Like, what are you talking about?
I meant switch drivers. If your sister was so tired, then you should have switched with her. True.
But, like, I don't, like...
Bullshit!
This is news to me. I was not aware that you didn't have your license, Miss Minnie.
We have your license right here. Miss Minnie, please amend your testimony.
Like, okay, anyway.
Bitch. We have your license. We have your photo for your license. Oh, fuck. Bitch! Miss Meanie, that was a lame lie just now.
Like, what do you mean?
I know you had a license back then. This is a photo you took for the express purpose of getting a driver's license. What is the meaning of this, Miss Minnie?
That's right. Yeah, I had, like, a license, but I didn't get it until after the accident.
No, you had it. You had it at the time of the accident. Director Hottie, or the guy pretending to be him anyway, said so.
What are you talking about? That perverted fake clinic director?
Yes, that perverted fake clinic director. And how... Jesus. No one cares.
Witness, when did you receive your driver's license? Like, last November.
What? November?
The accident happened last May. That's a half-year lapse in time, Mr. Phoenix, right?
What in the... That's what happened, Mr. Wright. At the time of the accident, Miss Meanie did not have a driver's license. Ugh. Ow!
Cry and my whip will accommodate.
Anyway, without a license, the witness and her sister could not have switched drivers.
I'm, like, glad you get it, but, like, even if I had my license, I, like, don't think my sis would've, like, let me drive.
Yeah! Don't just stand there humming to yourself. Not you too, Mia. With the whip and pain and ow!
Miss Meanie, why do you think you would have not been allowed to drive anyway? That's because...
I think this situation calls for a more detailed testimony. Miss Meanie, if you please.
Like, how annoying. Oops, like, sorry. Didn't mean to be mean.
Okay.
Like, around that time, I was, like, really close to getting my license. My sis was, like, this totally big fan of cars and, like, really valued them. She, like, had just gotten this really shiny, bright red sports car. She, like, would say things like, no way am I letting a noob drive my car. So, like, that's why I ended up in the passenger seat that night, too.
What?
What?
I see. A bright red car for sports. Now then, the defense may question the witness. I'm not terribly knowledgeable about cars, but... No, the car was red. It was red. So what do you mean by really close?
Like, I had one of those permit things. I think that's what they're called.
Permit?
Wow, the big-name lawyer boy doesn't even know what a driver's permit is.
Well, this lawyer never had a permit.
Ah! Ignorance is to be whipped.
What is with her? All she said in the last few minutes is other nonsense.
So, like, may I continue?
She valued cars? How much would you say she valued her car?
Well, like, she'd flip out at, like, a drop of rain. And, like, she would notice if someone, like, touched the car door with dirty hands.
In that case, why bother taking the car out of the garage, ever? Why did she take such a special care? Why did she take such special care of the car?
How can you say that? It was a brand spanking new car.
New car?
Like, you wouldn't want to, like, get it dirty, would you, Mr. Lawyer?
I would think that cars getting dirty is just another fact of life, but I guess people who really love cars think otherwise.
Phoenix, try asking something of more significance, alright?
Well, Miss Meanie, what kind of car was it? It was a new car?
Yeah. She had, like, just gotten it. It was, like, from the UK.
The UK? Were those her, were those her boyfriend's initial? Dude.
And it was a really special model. She had waited for a whole year for it to arrive.
I guess her love of cars would be the obvious next topic.
Yes.
I really don't know anything about cars, but I had a feeling this was bound to come up. Your Honor! Yes? Please have the witness append what she just said to her testimony. You mean the part about it being a special import car? Yes! Well, if you like cars that much, then...
That's not my point!
Though, to be honest, I don't know what the point is either. Miss Meanie, could you please fix your testimony?
Sure, whatever. My sister's new car was like a totally special model from England.
I yelled hold it pretty forcefully, but I don't actually know what to ask about cars. Ask for the heck of it. Sure. So, yes. What am I supposed to pick for a topic? Let's start with this. Why are British cars good?
Like, huh?
They're expensive, and their driver's seat is the opposite to our cars here in the States. It would seem— Oh! Wait! She just said that she was in the passenger seat, and her car was from England. Is she... Wait. It would seem there is no benefit to owning one.
Like, huh?
This whole steering wheel on the right side thing, it's kind of goofy, isn't it?
You? What do you know? That sleek shape.
Forgive me. Her personality really changes at the drop of a hat. It's interesting, isn't it, Phoenix? Bit by bit, we're beginning to see the real contradiction behind this case. What? Wait. I switched to my license because my phone is gonna die. License? I meant laptop. Whoa! Holy shit. Miss Meanie, do you remember this article?
Huh?
It's an article about the accident. You had said this in it. But I opened the right door and, like, got out. That's correct, isn't it?
Like, why are you suddenly asking me about that?
Your Honor, which side is the passenger seat, the left or the right? Well, it's on the right side, of course. Because the driver's is on the left. That would be right if it were an American car. But it would be the opposite in a British car. Opposite? The two of them were riding in a British car. In that case, the passenger side would be the left side. Ah! What do you mean by this? Miss Meanie, you said that you had escaped using the right side door of the car. But if you were sitting there, that means you were in the driver's seat. Ah! Order! Order in the courts! Order! Order! Oh, ah!
Mr. Phoenix Wright is blabbering nonsense again. Eni said the person who was driving was her older sister, Mimi Minnie.
That is what Eni said, yes. But that is where her story falls apart. Somewhere, all of us made a big error in our assumptions.
Phoenix,
It looks like he finally found the real root of this murder. If we connect all the dots, there can only be one answer. I'd like to ask the court a question. Eenie or Mimi? Who was really driving that night? It was Mimi. It was Mimi. The answer is the one person who had her driver's license, Mimi Minnie. After all, that makes her the only person who could legally drive. But you just said the witness, Miss Eenie Meenie, was the one in the driver's seat. Which leads us to the next question. The next question? Who is the person standing at the witness stand right now? What sort of idiotic ruse is this, Mr. Phoenix Wright? This witness's name is... I'll tell you what her name really is. This witness's real name... She's alive. It was Eenie who died. And Mimi took her place. Mimi Minnie. That is your real name. Of all the foolish dribble, then how do you explain her appearance? This witness had severe facial burns when she was admitted into the hospital, so for the purpose of facial reconstruction, the surgeons use a picture. Facial reconstruction surgery? This is the picture she gave to her doctors at the time. That's right. It's a picture of her younger sister. No! But Mimi Minnie, she died in the car accident. That's what everyone thought. However, that was not the case. Then, the body they found at the crash site. That was the body of the real Eenie Meenie. That isn't right. Isn't that right, Miss Mimi Minnie? That car accident 1 year ago. The one who died that night was Eenie Meenie. And her sister, Mimi, then stole her face and was reborn as Eenie. With this, she effectively erased Mimi Minnie from existence. Your Honor, I'm sure that you can now see why Mimi had to kill Dr. Gray. What do you mean? Ah! What is the meaning of this nonsense? Dr. Gray wanted to call back the spirit of a dead person. Specifically, the spirit of his nurse that died in the crash, Mimi Minnie. However, that would have not been possible, because Mimi Minnie was still, in fact, alive. And that fact would have been discovered had the channeling been conducted. So this witness had to stop that from happening. At all costs! And that's why she had to kill Dr. Turner Gray. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Before the channeling, Dr. Gray had the misfortune of consulting this witness about communicating with the dead. And in that moment, his fate was sealed. Ah! Why did you say my name just now? Oh. Looks like I've been on... Who? Witness? Oh, there we go. Finally. We've got Mimi. Oh, she's finally made it. My theory made her too nice of a person.
That's right. I admit it. My real name is Mimi Minnie.
Oh!
That quack doctor. He got what he deserved in the end. And I was so close to finally ditching Mimi, too. So close.
But why? Why would you go so far as to throw away yourself? To become your own sister? I think I understand why. Mimi Minnie wanted her old self to disappear because of the accident. Because she was being blamed. Yeah, she was being blamed. And people were being like, oh, she did it, she's a terrible person, That's about the malpractice incident. Dr. Gray was right. The mistake was caused by the nurse. A nurse by the name of Mimi Minnie. That's right, the person standing before us today. And a few weeks after this mishap, Mimi Minnie had a car accident in which she lost her younger sister. The timing couldn't have been worse. 14 patients dying in that accident and her own sister's life extinguished. It was all too much to bear. I found a way for myself to escape it all. The only way. She lost everything in the flames of that accident. Her sister, and even her own face. This is her last chance. Her chance to throw away her past and start a new life as her sister. Unbelievable! A plan beyond my wildest imagination!
That jerk. If only he hadn't thought of that channeling mumbo-jumbo.
Mumbo-jumbo?
Becoming Eni has been the most horrible experience in the world. Spirit channeling, the occult. I hate it! I hate it all! Well, shit.
I believe mumbo jumbo. Minecraft. No. I believe there are still a few unsolved riddles here, such as why did Miss Meany choose to go with such a complicated plan, and why did Miss Morgan Fay agree to help her execute it? Regardless, I believe one thing has been made crystal clear: the innocence of the defendant, Maya Fay. This is preposterous! I'm perfect! Me, Franziska von Karma. I'm going to enjoy the news tonight, Miss von Karma. How about you? It's going to be broadcast all over the world, right? Your defeat, that is. Ow! Oh shit! She's beating everyone! Hey! Oh my god! And one more for good measure. Oh Jesus. Oh, I'm dead. Phoenix! Hang in there, Phoenix! Phoenix! This court is a fraud! A sham! Now, the judge is like, alright. Now then. It looks like it will be some time before Mr. Wright regains consciousness, so I will go ahead and pronounce the verdict. Yippee! Yay! Oh, I want to see Phoenix just on the ground here in the corner. That'd be funny. That is all. Court is adjourned. Yippee! We did it! Fuck yeah. And you need to get into control of your emotions. Oh my god. Congratulations, Maya. Sis! Aww! It's good to see you, Maya. How are you doing?
Sis! I didn't kill anyone, did I?
No, you didn't. It was all just a dream. A really bad dream.
You know, sis, in my dream, I smelled a really familiar scent.
A familiar scent?
I was inside that clothing box, right? That box. That was the box you used to store your clothes in a long time ago.
That's right. Aww. Oh my god. There's still one thing I don't quite get. What's that? What would have happened if Mimi hadn't shot Dr. Gray? I mean, we broke in because we heard a gunshot. I think Mimi Minnie had planned to open the door to the chamber herself. And then you and Lotta would have witnessed quite a scene. A possessed Maya Fay who had just committed a murder. She had it planned down to the smallest detail, huh?
Nick!
Congrats, Maya!
Thanks! Looks like you bailed me out of another jam.
Well, you know...
But I really don't want something like this to happen ever again.
Huh?
I'm fine because I have you to help me out, Nick. But every time something happens, I lose someone special to me. First my sister, and now my aunt. Hey, Nick, tell me. Tell me why my aunt went and did something so horrible. Why would she help Mimi Minnie with a plan like that? I just don't understand it, Nick.
She's jealous because she's a part of the Branch family, and she wants you dead, I'm pretty sure, but I don't think I can say that right now. Maya, it's over. Why don't we just let it be?
Nick, please, I need an answer.
The reason Morgan helped Mimi with her plan is because she's a member of the Branch family. Huh, how do I prove this? How do I... Oh, is it in profiles? Oh. Oh, it's because of Pearl. She wants Pearl to be the master, not Maya. And because they're a part of the Branch family, she can't do that.
Pearly?
4 years from now, a new master will be born into the Karain village. And that person will be you, Maya.
And?
But if you weren't there, then the main family's bloodline would disappear. And what would happen then?
The Branch family. My aunt.
No, Morgan's spiritual power is too weak. The next person would be Pearl's.
Ah!
Everything was done for her sake. It was all so that Pearl's would become the next master.
Yeah, I can see that.
Did Maya say something just now? I think that she was saying, I thought so? Did she know all along? Date and time unknown. Detention center. Solitary confinement cell 13. Oh. My precious Pearl. You are the only one suitable to be the master of Karain, dear child. I sacrificed it all for you. I helped that brainless nurse carry out her murder, and cooperated with that whip-happy prosecutor. It was all to unseat that annoying, witless main family girl. That Maya Fey. She's possessed. But I shall be patient, my dearest Pearl. A chance will present itself. Your time will come. Oh, she's plotting her revenge! Oh no! This isn't the last we'll see of her! Oh fuck! That's not good. Oh shit.
That's a big no-no.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. We save. Alright, it's been... Oh, it's only been an hour and a half? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. I kind of want to continue. But my voice is also kind of dying. Do we have to deal with Von Karma again? Von Karma was literally on the cover of the episode. I think we're dealing with Von Karma again. Okay, what time is it? Oh, that's not too bad. Okay, chat. Here's what I'm going to do, right? I want to continue playing Phoenix Wright tonight, but I need to eat food. And this is a good time to leave this stream so that we can start with the third one on the next one. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna stop this stream here. I'm gonna make myself some food. I will come back. I will be back. We'll guesstimate, like, let's say a half an hour. We'll say, it's like, what time is it right now? Okay. Let's say around 5:30 p.m. CST. I will be back, and we will start case number 3. How does that sound, chat? So in about 30 to 40 minutes, it gives me time to eat supper before I need to eat too, lol. Do we wanna play the intro cutscene of the third case to see what we're getting ourselves into? If there is a cutscene? Because usually there is a cutscene before we start continuing. Do we want to do the intro cutscene to see what the fuck we're getting ourselves into? I kind of want to play the intro cutscene. Not gonna lie. Oh, Mink's back! I explained all of that, and Mink was gone. Okay, Mink, I'll explain it to you. I'll explain everything to you so that, okay. So, your Wi-Fi died! Oh, ripperoni. Okay, so, I need to eat food, but I want to still stream because the stream was only about an hour and a half-ish. So, what I'm gonna do is that I'm going to end this stream, I'm going to eat some dinner, and I will be back in about a half an hour-ish, so like 5:30 p.m. CST, and we are going to start episode 3. But for now, we are going to play the intro cutscene to episode 3 to see what the fuck we're getting ourselves into, because the cover of the episode for, like, the episode selection had Franziska von Karma on it, so I want to see what we're getting ourselves into, and then I will stop the stream, I will go eat, and then I will start another one. That's the plan! What happens after, Mimi was revealed? So, Mimi was convicted guilty. Franziska beat the absolute shit out of us with her whip. We fell unconscious. The judge was like, well, okay. We got the not guilty. Maya got to talk with Mia, and Mia found out that, no, it wasn't Mia. Maya found out about, like, Morgan's, like, that everything was so, Morgan's involvement was for her to be, not, it was very cute. Morgan's involvement was so that Pearl could become the master because Morgan's spiritual power is too weak, and Maya, we heard her probably mutter under her breath, I thought so, which meant that Maya had a suspicion that Morgan did not like her, and then we got a cutscene with Morgan being like, I will get my revenge. So, it's not the last we'll see of Morgan. So, yeah. Alright, I'm playing this cutscene. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to the show! Prepare to witness a man who has mastered the wonder of flight! What in the fuck? Oh! The world's greatest magician. The one, the only. Maximilian Galactica! Oh, there he goes. Oh, he's Superman! Oh. He's vanished? He's gone. He's dead? Bro, put his shirt on! This guy looks like he'd be a character in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Alright! Chat on that note. I will be back at 5:30. I will be back at 5:30. I will go eat some food. Mink, rewatch the VOD. Catch up on stuff. Cell, go eat some food. I will be back in about half an hour. Alright, bye-bye, chat! Bye-bye! Bye-bye!